Well, there is major frustration this evening over a new parking policy at Carleton University. Students who have access to OC Transpo will no longer be able to buy a parking pass, which means they will be forced to take transit or pay a daily rate to park their car. Here's CTV's Camille Wilson.
Carleton University students are angered by a new parking policy at Carleton University.
I don't have enough time in my day to take a 2-hour bus ride each way to university and then try to do extracurricular activities or work my part-time job. So I feel Carleton University has really made it unfair.
The university has restricted students who live within the Ottawa OC Transpo boundary from getting parking passes, encouraging them to take transit. Bronster lives in Stittsville and says Carleton didn't think of students who live in rural transit areas.
I work at a part-time job and my hours are typically 4:30 to 8, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to continue that part-time job come the fall.
Even with the Carleton station on campus and easy access to buses, students are still questioning the reliability and convenience.
If I want to depend on the bus, I could be late for school, and leaving school, I'll have to wait for that bus to leave as well. So the whole day is like I'll be adding an extra hour.
Carleton University says in a statement to CTV News, following the permanent closure of the P9 parking garage, Carleton no longer has the capacity to meet historic levels of student parking permit demand.
I would obviously rather drive most days just because taking transit at night, like I said, it can be unreliable and it can be scary sometimes, just especially as a young woman.
The only students eligible for the passes are those who live outside of the transit areas. Those who live inside the OC Transpo service area and still required to park on campus would have to pay $12 a day, raising the concerns after paying for tuition, textbooks, and some cost of living.
Then when you impose something like that, you're basically asking the people to pay more money, especially in times where economics is really bad already.
It's a lot to ask for a student, especially when a lot of students are trying to make ends meet.
Camille Wilson, CTV News.